Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to read a script that I wrote, and I wanted to talk about, how these influencers are so young and having children and starting families. And I think it's because of past family bloggers that kind of like some of them don't even do it anymore, but it's their influence on these younger children who watched um, Not Enough Nelsons, Doherty Dozen, and then they're 18, 19, moving out of mom and dad's house. They're realizing how hard it is to pay bills and they need to make money. Sharing content about a baby makes you a lot of money. So I think we have influenced young the young generation to have children for the wrong reasons. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And if you are someone who has a platform and you get paid on social media and you are young, please invest in yourself. Get a money person who knows what to do with money and invest, and also invest in your education because knowledge is power. All right, let's get into it. What if social media has quietly turned having children into one of the most profitable content niches on the internet? And what if that's changing how an entire generation thinks about becoming parents? I'm not saying that everyone who shares their family online has bad intentions. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm also not saying that every person who has children wants to become an influencer. That's not what this is about at all. It's about how you're influencing others. I do think that we've reached a point where the business of family content deserves a conversation. For so many years, family blogging has been one of the most profitable genres on YouTube and now TikTok. Pregnancy announcements, gender reveals, birth vlogs, baby names, the newborn stage, toddler stage, morning routines, back to school shopping, first day of school, Christmas, birthdays. Every single milestone becomes content. Every milestone becomes another opportunity for views. And views equals what? Money. And that's where I think something has shifted. You know, previous generations grew up believing that having children meant sacrificing financially. These generations today, they are growing up watching families make a living because they have children on camera. That's a completely different message. When millions of people are watching creators earn sponsorships, ad revenue, affiliate commissions, merchandise sales, and brand deals, which are a huge thing, but these brand deals built around family life, it's hard to ignore the possibility that some viewers start connecting parenthood with income. It's easy to become a parent, right? It's easy to become one. I'm not saying people are just having babies for money now, though. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm afraid that's going to start happening. But most people do become parents because they genuinely want a family. But social media does not have to convince everyone to change culture. It only has to normalize the idea that children can also become content. And it has. Once that idea has become normal, the algorithm rewards it. And the first ultrasound, the nursery reveal, the labor story, the newborn stage, toddler years, first day of school, every chapter becomes another upload. With each kid, mind you, each kid. I know you're thinking of them all right now in your head. The problem is that the audience can click away. These sponsorships can disappear. The algorithm can change overnight, but the child doesn't stop growing up. And guess what? Children can't meaningfully consent to having their entire lives documented before they're old enough to understand what that means. Yet many of them have thousands or even millions of strangers watching them before they can even read. Oh my gosh, I would be so mad at my mom. I don't think family content is automatically wrong. I really don't. I think there are creators who genuinely share their lives while protecting their children's privacy. those creators do exist, but I think we've created an online economy where the most valuable content isn't always the most ethical content. And that's sad, in my opinion. Maybe it's time we ask ourselves a difficult question. At what point does sharing family memories become building a business around your children? So, thank you guys for watching today. I do appreciate it. This is what I wanted to get out. I hope you guys liked this script. I did write it, and then I put it in an AI thing and helped it like with the grammar and stuff. But I just wanted to tell you that, yeah, I was reading, because if I don't, I get off track and I'll just talk about like yesterday's breakfast. So, I want to know, do you guys think that family vlogging has now changed how younger generations view parenthood? I'd love to hear your thoughts, you guys. And let's keep this conversation respectful, though, please. I want to say I don't agree with teens getting pregnant, but I do support pregnant teens, if that makes sense, okay? I know things happen. I'm not disrespecting anybody. And please, if you are young, if you are a young adult and you made money on the internet, I really think you should take that money and invest it, and also invest in your education. You don't have to have a baby for to make content and to make money. And if you did do that and you do have money from the internet, social media money, please invest it and go to school. That would be my advice, and that would be what I would do if it were me. But this is a message I wanted to get out, because I think it's important that we stop and think, okay, we are promoting having a family for social media by doing this, in my opinion. If you guys would like the video, if you did like it, and subscribe or follow if you want to see more content from me about, it's just lifestyle content, Reddit, and I do a little bit of true crime. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I'll catch you in the next one.